Defilements are much worse than what we think. When we are angry, our mind works slower than our action. When there is an unproven problem, we tend to take side we like and try to oppose the side we don't. When we see someone doing better than us, we become envious without thinking about what will happen to us. We don't realize that we are surrounded by defilements. Defilements have been sent into our mind since we were born. So we do not feel that we are surrounded by defilement. It is no different from a sea fish that is born in the sea and grow up in the sea. It never feels that the sea water is salty, while humans taste the sea water and find it salty. Defilements do not work on us only. They work on everyone around us and send the trick of defilement through those people to make us have feeling of greed, anger, and delusion. Our body consists of body and mind, as we know that. The body is something that can be touched and seen, but the mind is a pure element that we cannot see or touch. The mind controls the functioning of the body through the brain. Defilement is also a type of energy just like the mind. Therefore, defilement cannot do anything to our body. What it can do is send negative thought into the mind, which is also an energy, and make us think and analyze. Therefore, our mind is drawn out to work outside the body, because when we think about something, our mind will go there. When we think about someone, our mind will go to that person. The peaceful home of the mind is in the center of the body. When we are not in a state where we need to think, we should stop thinking. When we stop thinking, make the mind still, the mind will return to us. Consciousness is like a medium of communication between the mind and the brain. So we should always be mindful. You will see that when we fall asleep, consciousness disappears. Defilements are divided into three main groups. The first group is greed and lust. The second group is annoyance, hatred, anger, and resentment. And the third group is delusion, which includes envy, jealousy, arrogance, pride, prejudice, delusion, and ignorance of not knowing what we don't know. And another important thing is that we do not know that it is the defilement. Even if we are told that it is defilement, we still do not believe completely how it can be, because we are familiar with it since birth, repeatedly and time after time, until we feel that we can live with it. Sometimes we think that it is human nature. For example, someone makes us angry. the feeling of anger will arise before our awareness can catch up. When someone says that anger is a defilement, we make an excuse that we have the right to be angry because someone made us angry without thinking about the consequences that will happen to us. He hurt us once, but we keep it in our mind and call it up to think about. Every time we think about it, it hurts our feelings. But we still claim that we have the right to be angry. Looking at the big picture, it's like a chains of puppets, such as the brain controlling all the body's function, and the mind controlling the body's function through the brain. And another thing we don't see is how defilement manipulate and dominate our minds by sending defilement into our mind to distract them, causing our mind to have greed, anger, jealousy, prejudice, and ignorance. Deepest in all is the fact that we don't think about what we don't know, that we don't know. That's all for this episode. We will go deeper in detail in the next one.